This game to play out.
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3. On the wing, Bane. Brooks outside. To the inside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's Adams. Edwards pulls it in.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Oh, deflected. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's a one-on-one situation.
Who's watching here?
No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Stolen by Russell. Edwards finds Gobert. And Edwards. Oh, that was something else. Wow.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Jackson can't get it to go.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Payne with it. Towns covering. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Here's Edwards. Guarded by Bane. Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Morant. Russell with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Russell against Morant. Russell, that's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Memphis trailing here.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success, and setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Towns. Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Gobert. That one doesn't drop. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And here's Adams, defended by Gobert. Prince on the attack, and stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Adams, outside Bane, pass to Jackson. Over to the wing. That's tipped. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. That one's wide left.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Prince. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Grizzlies shooting 44% to start this ball game. Moran against Russell. Pass to Adams. Over Gobert. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Moran against Russell. And then Moran with the dunk.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Here's Moran. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Prince. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Adams with the block.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 42%.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Pass to Edwards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Steven Adams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Outside Morant. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Russell, the pass to Towns. Comes up empty down low. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The drive by Morant. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. That three's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Stolen by Jackson. The three from Bain. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And he's He's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Jackson to the left wing. Here's Adams. Pass to Moran. Now here's Jackson. The three ball. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Over to the left wing. Back to Russell. 51 seconds left in the second. And that one falls for Gobert.
What an outstanding defender. Gobert's combination, in my opinion, of size and length is tough to match up against. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Out to the right wing. Morant against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Edwards. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Moran against Russell. Jackson right side. And here's Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top. They appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling.
Oh, wow. Wait a second. Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Outside Moran. Pass to Adams. Stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Moran. Adams, the pass to Moran. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. On the break. Russell with the ball. Guarded by Moran.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Moran. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Driving in. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Gobert with a screen on Moran. Russell to pass to Gobert. And stolen by Moran. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Brooks. Now here's Bain, guarded by Edwards, and the basket by Bain.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell up top, pounded by Moran. Here's Gobert to the right side. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Bain. Edwards a pass to Towns. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got 8 points.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Russell against Moran. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's Edwards with a drive to the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. Towns for 3. Fires in the triple. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Such an effective big man. Towns isn't just a post-up threat. He can hurt you off the catch.
Moran against Russell. Here's Adams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And the layup falls. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Can they get it? It's blocked by Gobert. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Prince. It's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. Basket's good. He has 7.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Bain against Edwards. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Moran. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Here's Prince. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Moran. Basket counts.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Russell. And they pick up 2.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Outside Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bain into the lane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bain getting off the ground with ease.
It's Edwards on the wing. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Towns passes to Russell. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Morant into the lane. Russell with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Pass to Towns. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Now Russell. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Towns finds Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Got a piece of it. The 3 is up. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Memphis now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Edwards with it. And he lobs it up. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Steve.
The big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And here are the Timberwolves. It's stolen by Brown. In right side. And here's Tatum for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Inside and taken away by Brown. There's the triple. Boston again missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards. Great D that time from Tatum.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Now here's Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Horford kicks to Tatum. 3 on the clock. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Prince the pass to Towns. And Boston with the rebound. To the inside. Brogdon. The kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. The offensive rebound, Williams. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Russell against Brogdon. Russell passes to Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Boston has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Tatum dishes to Brown. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brogdon against Russell. Left side, Towns. The pass to Edwards. And stolen by Horford. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the
1:58 left to play here in the first. Here's Gobert, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Pass to Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Boston shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Celtics leading by 3.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. 1:12 left to play in the first. Russell finds Prince. Gobert with a screen for Edwards.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Second free throw, no good. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Towns sets the pick for Russell. There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Tatum with the screen on Edwards. Outside, Horford. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Taken away by Williams. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Kicks to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
Brogdon looking it over. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper.
That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the 5, home in the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Now, here is Russell after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Russell passes to Prince. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Prince has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Offensive rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Edwards. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Horford. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Tatum finds Brown. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Gobert.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And taken away by Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3, and you're in trouble.
Russell inside. He's guarded by Brogdon. Stolen by Brogdon. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Brogdon left side. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum, back to Williams. Brogdon the pass to Brown. It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Prince. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pocket 2. Gobert knocks it away. Oh, Russell in position. Gobert with it. Williams picks him up. Can't convert the two-handed jam. Boston trailing. This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. The kick out to Tatum. It's stolen by Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Brown. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Towns penetrating.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And Towns drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Brown against Edwards. Horford has a wide open look. Boston again missing. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Edwards. After Jaylen Brown's miss, Edwards finds Prince. Russell left side. Back to Towns, and stolen by Tatum. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Brown missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Towns, no luck. Now Tatum, 7 points in the game. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So on the floor for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. The Timberwolves have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brogdon against Russell. The dish to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
And here's Russell. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Russell finds Gobert. Out to Russell from downtown. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota in the lead. Outside, Russell. Down low, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Russell. Feeds to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And here's Gobert after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 3, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, fast off his feet and up at the rim in a hurry. Taurean Prince with an easy one.
Outside Tatum. Gobert with the block. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Towns sets the pick for Russell to the middle. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How about the awareness from Rudy Gobert? Sees an opportunity and jumps all over it.
Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brogdon against Russell. Makes it off the glass. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
kick out to Brown. Lets it go with a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Towns sets the pick for Russell to the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Really encouraging to see D'Angelo Russell make these passes. If you're going to be effective as a point guard, you've got to run the pick and roll game.
Brown sets a screen for Tatum. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Williams. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Make some noise for some teachers. Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise. Make some noise once again for Celtics entertainment.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Russell with it.
For Celtics entertainment.
Up top, Edwards. Drives to the hoop. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Russell inside. He's guarded by Brogdon.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Prince. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I'll tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
And so Russell hits them both. So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 1. Brogdon outside. The kick out to Brown from past the arc. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half. Brogdon against Russell. Gobert with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Russell. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Tatum's shot is off. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Looking to end his cold spell. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Outside Edwards. The pass to Towns. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Brown hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Russell passes to Edwards. Dish now to Gobert. Passes to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Russell kicks to Edwards. Drills it from outside. Edwards got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Brown against Edwards. The kick out to Rudy. Tatum dishes to Brown. And the call on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
The previous play is in
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Possession ball game down the stretch, always plenty of pressure. Now can Jaylen Brown knock down a free throw?
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Russell dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. He takes it in, and the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
Previous play is
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion,
the ruling on the floor stands.
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. Shoot two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got? We know this about Al Horford. He's a big-time clutch performer.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Taken away by Williams. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.
Tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. LeVert, that's good.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And here comes Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Outside for LeVert. Mobley outside. Fires from deep. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Lets it go from 14. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Garland against Russell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. LeVert outside. Out to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Up and over Russell. Garland, no good. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Garland for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Russell. Oh, there's the alley. It's a one-on-one situation. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Garland. LeVert's got 5.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. LeVert outside. Towns against Mobley. Wing shot on the way. Garland, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Now here's Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just mercy. Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
You know, throughout Caris LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And the shot goes. He's got 5.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Now Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
To the wing, right side. Brents. Goes back up. The rebound by Allen.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Garland for 3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. Here's Prince. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. The Cavaliers leading. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Outside Garland. The 3. Outside for Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Here's Edwards, following the score by Cleveland. The shot won't fall. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 5, down low. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Now here's Garland. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's LeVert. Count the basket. LeVert's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Russell to pass to Towns from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Now here's Russell. Now Towns. the paint. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. Russell covering. Fast break, Cleveland. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the middle.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Outside Russell. They need this. And he lobs it up top.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Outside Mitchell. Garland against Russell. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Here's Russell. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And Mitchell over to help. Pass to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. LeVert finds Mobley. Back to LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Mitchell with the ball. Russell covering. Here's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I like it. The game plan is simple. Keep getting Garland the ball. It is that simple, and it's working.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The dive for the ball, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. "19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Timberwolves, 22.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. LeVert outside. 4-3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Garland. He's got 12. Here's Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Their great defensive focus gets Mitchell the steal, and he instinctively starts that fast break. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Russell against Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Tipped. Garland against Russell. Garland, he's open. Money from the wing. Garland's got 14 points.
He doesn't waste any time right there thinking about it. Garland gets that hot pass and he moves.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." B.A.?
All right, thanks, Allie. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Going inside. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Garland with the ball. Russell covering. That's good from Allen on the assist by Garland. Give him 8 points now.
Very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And they're on the break. The 3 from Mitchell. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Garland up top, guarded by Russell. From deep, Mobley. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's LeVert. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The baseline J. And too long on the shot. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Mobley passes to Garland. 3-pointer. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
Pass to Edwards. From deep. The rebound by Garland. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. Garland's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger...
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. The shot no good. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. From deep, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Garland for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's got 23 points.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Edwards finds Russell. Over Garland. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The 3 from Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Here's LeVert. The 3 is up. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Second chance shot. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And stolen by Edwards. Towns on a screen. Russell from outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Stolen by Russell. Towns down low. Guarded by Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Darius Garland.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And here's Mitchell. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep three-point range, Edwards pulls it in. And the Timberwolves with possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. Outside Edwards. Oh, there's the alley.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
and their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Morant passes to Bane. The putback, and it's Adams on the follow.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Morant against Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. It's rebounded by Memphis. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Prince following the score by Memphis. Brooks, left side. In the corner, it's Bane. It's rebounded by Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Morant. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. Towns dishes to Prince. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Edwards against Bane. Outside for Jackson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 now.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Russell out to Edwards. 3-pointer. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Now here's Morant. Driving to the basket.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Towns with the steal. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Here's Morant. 1:11 left in the first. And finished off by Morant.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
It's Russell with the drive. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Morant. Memphis the rebound. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Another shot. The feed to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And a wide open look for Bane. They get it back.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Now, here is Russell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For three, Edwards. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Got a piece of it. Payne for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Prince. Out to Edwards. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant left side. Baseline try. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got his second bucket of the night.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Morant kicks to Bane. Beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 10. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. And Brooks. Here we go. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Brooks outside. Morant against Towns. Out to Brooks. Misses the 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Russell with the drive. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Gobert, no good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Adams against Gobert. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. There's the pass to Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On the wing, Bane. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Out to Morant. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
It's stolen by Adams. Russell against Bane. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Bane.
Shooting from Memphis, Desmond Bane.
That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Nice mid-range Jay from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Morant kicks to Bane. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. There's Russell with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Morant outside. Out to Brooks. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Memphis out in front. They...
The Grizzlies, 29.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Oh!
Yes, sir! Come on, bring it! Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards! Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner and stolen by Prince. Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Russell. Morant against Russell. And here's Morant. Elbow shot. Count it. Morant's got 8 points.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Russell passes to Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's Gobert. There's Russell with the 3. And no good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Oh!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And a deep 3 from Russell. Again, Russell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Pulls it up. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns up top. Guarded by Morant. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Prince trying to free himself up and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant kicks to Brooks. Gobert with the block.
And reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Out to Morant. Outside, Dane. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 9. Lobbed up there for Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards passes to Gobert. Stolen by Brooks. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Edwards. To end the drought. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Towns, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
And it very well should. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see anything better than that tonight.
Adams taking his time here. Three-pointer, Brooks. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies leading by 9 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves shooting around 41% on the night. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. 6 to shoot. Bain, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And then Morant slams it in.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Gobert. The feed to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Morant against Russell. The high post shot. And it's Morant missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Out to Russell for three. Sinks the triple.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Over Edwards. Bain, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Russell with the three. Gobert finds Edwards. Here's Russell. Now here's Gobert. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Here's the lob to Adams.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside, Edwards.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. To the inside. Jackson against Towns. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Minnesota again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Morant dishes to Adams. Tries again. Out to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Payne for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. For three, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Out to Brooks. Fires the three. Goes back up. Left side, Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it to take the lead. Here's Prince. Out to Edwards. Launches a three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. Also looking it over. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Yes!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now here's Morant for three. Right between the eyes.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For three, Edwards. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional booster.
down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Brogdon with the ball. Towns covering. Drive by Brown. Here's Brogdon. Russell with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Russell against Brogdon. The shot by Russell, no good. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Boston on offense.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Brown, deflected by Gobert.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Free throw is good from Russell. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Minnesota with a rebound.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Personal foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Now here's Russell. And he lobs it up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Williams, a screen on Edwards.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Tatum, a screen on Edwards. The kick to Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Here's Prince. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Edwards driving to the basket, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. .125 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Brogdon against Russell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. Outside, Brogdon. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Pass to Prince. Here's Edwards, defended by Brown. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Russell. Over Brogdon. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
He shoots. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Towns a screen on Brogdon. Russell to pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
There's Tatum with the 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Pass to Brogdon. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got 8. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Russell against Brogdon. Pass to Edwards. Here's Towns. 6 points for him. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Towns against Horford. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA. BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Russell against Brogdon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Robert Williams picks up one. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Brown passes to Williams. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Tatum. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Outside Russell. Back to Prince. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Rebound Boston.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Double clutches, and he sinks the layup.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The kick out to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brown. Edwards with it. Now Horford defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Russell to pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Russell against Brogdon. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Prince. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Tatum, a screen on Edwards. And here's Brown for three. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Towns. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Second chance effort. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, size and athleticism and a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell to pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, the well-rounded offensive arsenal allows Cat to deliver consistently on the offensive end. And boy, he is in rhythm right now.
Cornet, and he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Smart with the ball. Towns covering. Pass to Cornet. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Down low. And he converts the layup. Cornet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Russell against Smart. Towns a screen out Smart. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Smart up top, guarded by Russell. Pass to Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Williams. Smart outside. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one hits the back iron.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Russell. Out to the wing. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Gallinari. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Russell, double team. Pass to Towns. Now Russell. Here he goes. Misses from short range. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
Brogdon against Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell to pass to Gobert. Right wing. Here's Towns. Towns on a screen. Edwards with it. Picked up by Gallinari. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul. Well, that 50, 40, 90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages. The discipline to take good shots. The work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Here's the pick. Here's Tatum. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Tatum's got 10.
Oh, and the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
Outside Russell. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Inside. Here's Gobert. That one goes. Count it. He's got 12.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Brown. And the jam by Brown.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And Minnesota calls time here. Called the Timberwolves.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And Minnesota has possession. They've led by as many as 14. Russell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams to the left side wing. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Outside, Brown. Up top, Horford. Jacks up a 3. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. And you see it right there on display.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the 1.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Williams' shot is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Russell. Gobert on the high post. The kick out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert no good. Boston trailing. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Back to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Russell. To the paint. Pass to Towns.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Brown against Edwards. Here's Brogdon. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Brogdon. Stolen by Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his 3rd foul so far.
17 foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Russell against Brogdon. Pass to Towns.
Well, know we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for
That free throw, no good.
taking 2 shots.
So it comes up empty at the line.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Brogdon. To the inside. Clock at 6.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Nice move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Outside, Brown pulls up on the wing. Bullseye!
It's important that Brown get going from here, right? This is a potential star who has to continue to improve his scoring ability.
Brogdon against Russell. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter here. Russell against Brogdon. Russell to pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Now, defensively, the way Taurean Prince works and gets after it, he knows he's going to get opportunities, and he has responded.
Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Gobert passes to Russell. Pass to Towns. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch.
this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. Edwards against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Here's Russell. Outside, Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Second chance shot. Out to Russell. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Gobert. Stolen by Mitchell. Jumps up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And good defensive possession leads to Mitchell's hoop. Like all great scorers, Spida looking to get out in the open floor.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Edwards with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Mitchell, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And a deep three from Russell. Here's Gobert. The shot that time, not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Gobert. That's a 2 from Towns. Passes it to Russell. And there's the drive. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's Prince outside. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Russell against Garland. Russell dishes to Towns. Prince outside. Back to Towns. Prince finds Towns. 4 on the clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards passes to Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. Allen's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Mobley throws it down.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
Outside, Towns. The pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Russell with it. Towns sets the pick for Russell. And Towns throws it down.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
And staying with the play, Allen.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Russell dishes to Towns. Outside, Edwards. From the arc. The shot will not fall. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. He's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell finds LeVert. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. LeVert up top. Lots at 5. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Russell. Count that one from Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Here is Russell. Pass to Edwards. To the paint. Gobert, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Russell against Garland. The tray. Good on the triple. Garland's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Russell kicks to Towns to end the cold streak. Here's Gobert. Prince wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Timberwolves trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside, Towns. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, Oftentimes, you do.
Pass to Russell. Back to Towns. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Cavaliers on D. Passes it to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Russell passes to Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Garland dishes to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mobley's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Back to Russell. There's the dish to Towns. Over Mobley. They get it again. Here's Gobert. From deep, Prince knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got 5 now.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Uncovered. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Mobley. 8 points for him.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. No good. And here's Edwards from the arc. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavaliers, 25. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 side.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Mobley the pass to LeVert. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Edwards against Mitchell. They get the rebound. Out to Edwards. Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeVert with the wide open look. That 3 off the mark. Down low. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves shooting the ball for just 28%. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Mobley. LeVert with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Mitchell. Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw, no good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Russell against Garland. Back to Mobley. Mitchell passes to Garland. Just 3 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. No good that time.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Edwards drives in. No good on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Russell. LeVert kicks to Garland. LeVert the pass to Garland. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gobert finds Russell. Outside Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. To the paint. The baseline J. Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards drives in. Mobley with the rebound. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Allen. LeVert against Edwards. And here's Garland for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Russell passes to Gobert. Sweet move. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
For 3, Mitchell. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 5. From Tartan. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Left side, Edwards. Towns for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Russell with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Garland. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Towns. That one good for 2.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. This one for three. Kept alive. Out to Russell. The three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
For the three. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. To the middle. It's tipped. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Again, Mitchell missing. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Russell with a wide-open look. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And that one is good. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Allen passes to LeVert. Nice move, and the layup is up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Outside, Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. And the wing jumper offline.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Garland with the bucket.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Russell passes to Gobert. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bobbed up there for Mitchell.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Another miss by Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Mobley outside. The three from Garland. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Now, Garland. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Edwards kicks to Gobert. From deep, LeVert grabs the miss. Garland with it. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they